I want to talk about your work as a sensory-friendly barber. Talk to us about the sensory-friendly barber, what started that, how it's going for you, and tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So that, again, just kind of landed in my lap. I had a client. I was in the speech session, and mom was talking aloud. She had come in to the therapy session, and she was like, man, I got to cut his hair. And I was like, why is it such a bad thing? And we start talking, and she's like, man, Kevin, it takes like 4 hours. And I'm like, what? And it's a whole family thing. And back at the time, this was 2 years ago, I had just finished grad school. I was in our clinical externship and, being supervised, but I'm pretty much on my own, but still very new to speech. So let alone, sensory. And I was like, well, I cut my own hair. Do you want to try it out? Granted, I've cut, my cousin, but like not
It's
someone
different.
that has, sensory needs. And she was like, you sure? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, we tried it out, and from every haircut, it's changed. I read what they need, and I've started to learn even from that first haircut, like what I like. I like to take breaks when I'm cutting my hair. I like to make sure hair doesn't fall on me. We can all agree it's relaxing to get back on the barber chair, and I fall asleep. So like having that and just like thinking about it without the sensory strategies, went into it. Occupational therapist helped me out before, and just we went on the swing. But fellas, from 4 hours, we knocked it down to 45 minutes. And so like we took breaks. I mean, like, it was incredible. I was like, all right, let's make this a thing. And word got around. I was in Johns Creek, Georgia. Word got around, and like it just kind of blossomed from there, where I travel, do home haircuts. Some people come to the clinic. I mean, it's just been like a training experience along the way. No like sit down training. It's just been like, hey, what works for your kid here? What works for